Hypixel used to have more concurrent players than Stardew Valley and Team Fortress combined. This, however, was in COVID times, and since then the player statistics have been going down month by month. Even so, their most popular game mode was, and still is, Skyblock. I was one of these players who was playing 5 years ago when Technoblade was still uploading, and before the fuck-ass update where you needed to grind dungeons in order to use specific gear. Long story short, I took my 200 million coins and left in 2022. This was due to many factors. First being Technoblade died, which made the game for me lose its escapism. Second being the dungeon requirements. Why did they ever add a dungeon requirements? And of course, the third reason being COVID ending. But now, after being gone for 5 years, I am here to answer one simple question. Can I go from 0 to 1 million coins in 24 hours? I will try doing this with zero tutorials and only using the knowledge I acquired back in 2022. As all Skyblock players, I started on the island. But as a very wise man pointed out once, the first goal of Skyblock is leaving the island and never returning to it. So I punched a tree, mined some rock, and left immediately. With the money I got from leveling up, I bought my first gear, and then a golden pickaxe from the mine merchant. Some players might not know this about Minecraft, but the gold pickaxe is actually the fastest pickaxe of all the types. There are only two reasons why people don't use it. The durability, it just breaks way too quickly, and the second being its inability to mine anything above coal. Lucky for me, the first mine has none of that. All it has is stone and coal, so I mined that for a while, with my trusty golden pickaxe, which did give me an extra speed boost. After only a few minutes, I ranked up my collections as well as my skill levels, which allowed me to travel to the next mine, the gold mine. The first thing I did is waste like 30 minutes trying to find where telekinesis is. Remember that my knowledge of Skyblock ends at 2022, and it turns out they removed the telekinesis enchantment from the shop, and now you have auto telekinesis at like Skyblock level 6, which means that for most of the challenge, I was really struggling with picking up blocks. Regardless, I bought a new pickaxe, and I mined absolutely anything I could get my hands on. All the iron, coal, gold, everything. After collecting enough iron, I did unlock prospector armor, which I crafted instantly. As well as doing all the mining, let me advance to the deep caverns. In the deep caverns, I just ran straight past the gunpowder mines and straight into the lapis quarry. Here I had two goals. First, I was gathering all the lapis I could, and second, I was killing zombies, which at my current stage was a pain. It took so many hits to kill. The reason why I needed to kill the zombies is because there's a low chance that they drop their armor, which is good for advancing my armor, as well as some extra money in the future. After around 30 minutes, I had almost gathered all the armor pieces I needed, and then realized the prospector armor is way better anyways. So I just sold the lapis armor. After this, nothing really interested me until the diamond reserves, so I just ran straight past everything to them. I did end up dying and losing 10,000 coins in accident, which is a major setback at the early stages of the game. This made me realize that my current sword is comparable to a stick. So I ended up buying a short bow. It did around the same damage as my sword, but it's obviously a ranged weapon, so I can just spam it. Another problem with a sword is that there's a big chance the mob hits you even if you hit him first. Let's talk about that. Why doesn't Hypixel have servers anywhere except the US? Let's take a very huge server right now, Donut SMP. I just recently did a challenge there as well. They have servers for literally every fucking continent, even in multiple regions of the continent. Hypixel already has multiple servers. Why can't they just add some to Europe, Africa, one in Asia? Australians don't really need one, honestly. After dying like 10 times, I decided to go to the Obsidian Sanctuary. It does have stronger mobs, which would mean more dying, but it also has diamond blocks and obsidian blocks. So I mined some of those. Then I went to the farming islands to farm some cows, as well as some sugarcane. Then I went and completed my first wood chopping mission with my fucking fists. Anyways, I went to my island, created an enchantment table, as well as some bookshelves. This let me put protection on my chestplate, which helps a bit with the damage. And actually combining my bow with my armor, I was able to take down mobs pretty easily, with of course a few deaths. But I was now aiming for the miner armor. On its own, the armor is nothing special, but it does give you a 50% boost to your defense while on the mining islands, and since I knew that I was spending most of my time there, I chose that would be my armor to make 1 million coins with. After an hour of non-stop grinding, I had gotten a few pieces of the armor and decided I needed a break. So I went and did some foraging quests. Everything went smoothly until the savannah, where I got mad at a player for running at lightning speed and stealing all of the wood.
Jordan Baby 8 has smelly feet, by the way. Jordan Baby 8 still has smelly feet, by the way. Why? I don't know why. Yummy, bro.
Also did a racing minigame, which did give me a hunter's knife.
Can I finish in 1 minute? Probably. Let's use a rogue sword for speed. The rogue sword is doing a lot of heavy lifting right now. Backwards is gonna be way faster though. Way faster. So I'll just go here. Fantastic. So that's like a 50-second time, right? Use my hunter knife. Speed plus 40. Oh, together with the rogue sword. It's so good, actually.
As well as the campfire minigame, which did give me the campfire badge, which heals you while you're on fire, which is really useful in the Obsidian Sanctuary. After doing everything I wanted in the Forest Islands, I headed to the Spider's Den. I did this in order to get my string collection up and unlock the Quiver. For those who don't know how the Quiver works, it's literally an extra inventory just for arrows. With my current gear, Spider's Den was a really easy farm for me. It took me like 30 minutes to get my string collection up. After all this, I went back to the Deep Cavern and killed some mobs to get some XP to max out my armor. Now, I did need some strategies to start making money in the game. All I did was literally sat there for 15 minutes thinking of ideas.
I did start up my business in Skyblock, originally selling hoppers, because people are too lazy to make them, and mining iron is not that hard. So, what were they called? Not hoppers, right? Budget hopper, but it's on the bazaar. Is that? They fucking ruined my business then. What else can I make? Let's see if there's something I can make, because players are lazy. Like, they don't want to deal with the little stuff. Which is good for me.
Using a similar philosophy I did with the budget hoppers, I did come up with a new item to sell.
Let's see, recipe book. I could make prospecting chest plates, because those were selling pretty well as well for like 10k each. Yeah, they're selling for 80,000.
So I bought all of the iron I could and priced each piece at 35,000.
I think that's a good price.
Now, I can't just make a lot of armor and put it in the auction house. That wouldn't work. So what I did, I only placed a set at a time inside of the auction house and priced it around 50% of what the next lowest one was. So what ended up happening was people thought it was a great deal, they would buy the set, and I would just replace it instantly in the auction house. This worked perfectly.
Yeah, someone already bought the legging. Oh yeah, he's buying the whole set, baby.
I did want to do something similar with enchanted water buckets. Turns out for them you need ice collection.
I don't think you can get ice right now. Normally you get it, well, there's an event called Jerry's Workshop, which is just icy snow. Ah, that's right. That was like the fucking Christmas event, right?
Anyways, I did go into sort of a routine after this. I would put up armor in the auction house, then I would go to the mines to get some XP. Once the items sold, I would go, replace them, and continue mining and killing zombies. Rinse and repeat, I had 500,000 coins. I did use this to buy the Aspect of the End. Now, for this challenge, did I need the Aspect of the End? No. Did I want it? Fuck yeah. It was just so satisfying. After being bullied for like 6 hours by the zombies, I could now one-hit them. Next morning, I got really lucky and did log on just in time for the New Year's event, which unlocked the Jerry's Islands, where I did collect some ice. From this ice, I made like more than 10 enchanted water buckets, but the plan didn't work. No one really bought them. So the routine continued. Rinse and repeat. I have 1,000,000 coins.
Is this my first million? Oh, 70 more thousand. We win these!
I wouldn't say this was a hard challenge in the Hypixel Skyblock, since I did have prior knowledge of it, even though it did take me like 10 hours. But I still really enjoy doing it, simply because of 1, Skyblock nostalgia, 2, the early game of Skyblock is so satisfying, you keep unlocking new things, new ways to go. So, if you like this video and you'd like to see other types of challenges like this, leave a subscribe and leave your idea in the comments. Thank you for watching. Love you. Goodbye.